What's up, you guys? I'm Rachel DeMita, and welcome to the Courtside Club. There's been a ton of talk lately around the race for WNBA MVP, with many saying that A'ja Wilson already has the award on lock. However, I think that there is one other player who deserves to be in this conversation, and here's why. I saw a clip yesterday from the show Gil's Arena, and Rashad McCants went on this rant about why he thinks Caitlin Clark should be in that discussion for MVP. So I want to show you guys this video first because I think he makes a lot of really good points.
What would have to happen for Caitlin Clark to pass A'ja Wilson in the MVP race?
A'ja would probably have to never not play any more games this year.
Oh shit, here we go.
She's playing out of her mind right now.
Waiting on this. What you talking about?
She's playing out of her
All the
mind.
punches against the WNBA players? Who's playing basketball out there? A'ja Wilson.
I mean, even if
And she plays on the super team.
No, we said it here
But even if
last
it's
year
not- but
that
if
New
it's-
York,
but
New
even
York and
if-
Vegas are super teams. Being on a good team, the way she is, they won back-to-back championships.
Yeah.
Back-to-back championships. Here comes this girl is doing something different than what she's doing. She don't have none of the pieces that she has. That makes it easier for her to do her job. A'ja can do her job with no pressure. And
Caitlin has,
she can have
what
an
do you
off night and
Caitlin
still
has
win.
pieces. What are you talking about?
If Caitlin had pieces, it wouldn't be 7, it'd be number 3. She looks like a completely different player
They look like a completely
because
different.
she did the work during All-Star break.
They.
Her. Caitlin said, I don't want to do none of that. I'm going to the lab. I need to fix what's going on here. And now we see the difference. She's like, nah, I'm going to chase that MVP because ain't nobody fixing me.
That
She's
goes-
broken records already. Bro. What are y'all talking about? She's broken WNBA records. What y'all talking? You're discrediting her.
I'm not.
Yeah, we are. If she has changed the game,
Unanimous?
that alone is a rookie. Think about this. A motherfucker sped up to try to bump me.
Okay.
He's talking about
I'm a rookie.
Skylar here.
Look at that. You know how fucking powerful I gotta be for you to have that type of animosity in your heart? Well, this thing is Jean Grey out there. I can tell you this. I'm an Omega level mutant.
Hi, Sky. Okay, well, Sky's a part of this video now, too. He's so true in the fact that when he says, imagine how great she has to be in order for so many other players in this league to have so much animosity toward her. As far as, during a dead ball, like we talked about in my last video, Skylar speeding up just to bump her, just to send a message. What he also talked about is that the Las Vegas Aces have pieces. There's 4 women on that Aces team who were on Team USA, who just played in the Olympics. The Fever have not been to the WNBA playoffs since 2016. You guys, that was 8 years ago. And I'm telling you right now in this video, the Fever will make the playoffs. I think that they are going to continue climbing the ranks. I think they've started off the second half of the season looking better than they have all season. And if you guys remember, at the beginning of the season, the Fever also lost, I think, like their first 5 or 6 games straight. Like they could not find their chemistry. They could not find their rhythm. Caitlin was throwing the ball away 10 times a game. And I feel like maybe that's the only thing holding her back from truly being in this MVP conversation, is because she started out the season a little slow. But again, she was coming into this WNBA season with no break right after her college season and then trying to adapt to a new team. The Aces have won back-to-back championships. A'ja Wilson is the star of that team, yes, but has she made as much of an impact on her team as Caitlin has for the Fever? I think that that is the place that we can rightfully have this discussion. I also agree when Rashad said that at this point we're all just diminishing what she's done, because she has exceeded my expectations for one, and exceeded a lot of people's expectations of what she could actually do during her rookie season. A lot of people were making excuses for Caitlin, including myself, because it's rightfully so, that she was walking into one of the worst teams in the WNBA. Bottom 2 teams in the WNBA, the Fever being one of them. She was walking into that team, and I didn't think that she'd be able to find that much success during her rookie season. But to me, what is the most impressive about her game is the fact that she has been able to elevate her team. So when we talk about most valuable player award, I think that that's something that you have to take into account. Like I also mentioned in my last video, Caitlin is now in the top 3 odds according to DraftKings for this MVP race. We have A'ja Wilson 1, Caitlin Clark now 2, and Sabrina 3. That's crazy to say for a rookie, especially for a rookie where there's still people who are arguing online that she is not even a shoo-in for Rookie of the Year, which I think at this point is just crazy and clickbait. And this is, again, nothing about Angel Reese. I should honestly make an entire video about Angel Reese, because she has also exceeded my expectations on how she would perform during her rookie season. And I think that she's doing really well, but she shouldn't be in the same conversation as Caitlin Clark. The impact in her game and on her team just is not on the same level, and I think that we should keep it like that. We shouldn't disrespect either of them by continually trying to compare the two and say that it is still a close race for Rookie of the Year. I also want to preface this conversation by saying that I don't think I would honestly bet every single dollar that I have in my bank account right now that the WNBA, no matter if Caitlin Clark scored 60 points a game and dunked from the free throw line, the WNBA is not going to give her MVP this season. They're not going to do that. Even if, without a doubt, she did something insane, fever, win the championship, all of the above, breaks every single record, they're not going to give it to her, because we have continued to see that for whatever reason, media, players, coaches, former players, don't even get me started on Cheryl Swoops, how she continues to just throw shade at Caitlin, and it's so bizarre and so weird coming from the legend that she is. All of these places continue, for whatever reason, to downplay the greatness that is Caitlin Clark and how she is playing on the court. Even Pat McAfee said on his show just yesterday that he was basically being told by higher-ups that he needs to stop talking about Caitlin Clark, that it's too much. When Michael Jordan came into the NBA, they weren't trying to be like, oh wait, like, don't talk about MJ too much. Let's not hurt the feelings of this other player who has been in the league for 10 years. No, it wasn't like that. So why it is still like that with Caitlin Clark, to me, doesn't make any sense. I think you should ride the wave, full send. Go with it. That's why I made a video, talked about how I thought Caitlin Clark should have been on Team USA. I thought Angel should have been there as well. There was just numbers that came out about the top jersey sales in the WNBA. And the top 5 jersey sales so far this season are Caitlin Clark number 1, Angel Reese 2, Sabrina 3, Kate Martin 4. Why is Kate Martin on there? Someone who gets limited minutes on a star-studded team like the Aces. Kate Martin's on there because that was Caitlin Clark's teammate at Iowa. That is the kind of star power, pull, and attention that Caitlin Clark brings, and that is how much people loved that Iowa team and love Kate Martin. And then coming in at number 5 is A'ja Wilson. I think there's an argument to be made that at this point in time in the season, A'ja Wilson still holds that MVP title, but I think 2 things can be true. A'ja Wilson can and likely will be MVP of the WNBA this season. However, the face of the league is Caitlin Clark. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Do you think that there is a case to be made that Caitlin Clark could win MVP? Will she be the second rookie in WNBA history after Candace Parker to ever win WNBA MVP during her rookie season? Or do you guys think that I'm actually crazy for even bringing this up? Do you think it's hands down, A'ja, case closed, we shouldn't even be talking about this, move on to the next video? You guys let me know in the comments below. And of course, give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video, and click that little subscribe button because I upload new videos every single week. And also, you guys, my backdrop might be different throughout these videos. I am right now going back and forth between 2 homes. So if sometimes like this is my backdrop and sometimes I'm in my home studio, I hope that you still enjoy the content and it's not like confusing. Anyway, I just wanted to throw that out there. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Uina.